This video is sponsored by Epidemic Sound. For all your music and sound needs, please visit Epidemic Sound. If you need ocean waves, a face slapper punch, thunder, keyboard clicking, some 90s rock and roll. For your first month's free, please visit Epidemic Sound, link in my description. Let's get into the video.
And what is the goddamn deal, YouTube? It is, of course, your boy Vuhlandes back with another video. And today, as you read by the title, we are going to be talking about some misconceptions in the photography industry. In particular, today we're going to be talking about making money within photography. Now, one, I do not have the answers for other people to make money in photography. I'm going to get that out the way. I'm going to be sharing some experiences with you and how I guess I technically went about things or how I feel about things, but I do not have the recipe or formula to be like, this is how you make money. I actually despise videos where they're like, how to make money with photography or how to do this and do that, because it's like, it's the same shit over and over and over again, right? I've watched a million videos on it. Just we've all seen the videos. I can't stand them. Whatever. I guess they help some people out. They might, I don't know. But for me, in this video, we're going to be just talking about the misconception of making money within photography. So this is going to be another one of those talking videos. On my last talking video, a lot of people liked it. So yeah, I guess people like when I talk. I actually hate the sound of my voice and me talking, but you know, I like to talk, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, so number one, for me, this is one of my, I wouldn't call it a pet peeve, but I kinda can't stand it, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. And it's actually, I guess, nothing wrong with it. It's just me personally, because, you know what I'm saying, I'm a grumpy Gus. So anyway, it is when people DM me and they're like, hey, I just got into photography yesterday. I want to know how I can start making money with this. When I think about myself, because I always put myself in like other people's shoes, or just like put other people in my shoes and just like kind of compare everybody. I know it's not fair to compare everybody's life situation and or story or creative process or path to mine, but it's like, as a creative, like that's what we do. I can't stand when people get on here and lie. I don't lie on this bitch, bro. So I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel and how I think about shit. So anyway, for me, when I started photography, I was never like, my sole purpose from photography was never to be like, oh, this can be a career. I'm gonna make a lot of money from this, or I could make a lot of money from this. But I'm not gonna lie, after a while, you start to think about it, right? Like, oh, like, I see other people doing this because, you know, Instagram and with the internet, and I think the internet is a very like disgusting and just like toxic place for people creatively to like really see like what it's like to be a creative and to be a creative, because you see other people like, oh, I got brand sponsors, oh, I'm shooting for this company, oh, this person hit me up, and then that, and then it's like people want that, bro. We'll be lying, like we're human, bro. We all want that. We all want to be shooting with this person, shooting for this brand, being sent shit, making money, making enough money from photography or videography to support our lives and to support the people in our lives. So we'd be lying if we said that's at some point you didn't think about that. But when I very first got into photography, I was never like, I want to make money from this. If you pick up a camera, in my opinion, other than picking up a camera to be a predator and to prey on girls and shit like that, I think picking up a camera solely for the purpose to make money is one of the worst reasons why you can pick up a camera. And I think the misconception with making money with photography is that people think they have to be making money. I think people put values in, oh, is this good or is this bad with how much money someone makes, or if they got this many followers, oh, they must be great because they have 100,000 followers. Or they're clearly very good because they shoot for BMW and they shoot for this brand or that brand, and this camera company fucks with them and they got all these sponsors and shit like that. I think a lot of people value that shit and they put that into their work, and when that's not the case, there's very good photographers, very good filmmakers who don't make a lot of money, who don't have a lot of followers. And the same thing, the followers don't even really connect like and go together with how much money you make. Because I know people who make a lot of money through photography but don't have a following on the internet. People value their work off of how much money they make for their work, or they see other people making money with photography and living off of photography, and they want to get to that point, so they're like, oh, how can I quickly make some money? And I think it's a very toxic way for people to like progress their art, because then you're solely creating for the purpose of making money. When I think if it was the other way around, like I was saying, I never started photography to make money. So when I was doing photography, it was solely because I had a passion for it. I really enjoyed it. I really loved it. Like, I did it for me. I did it because like I loved the process. I loved the way it made me feel. And that was the only reason I wanted to do it. Money never even crossed my mind up until like maybe 2016, and I eventually like got a job, and I was like, holy shit, bro, like I guess I can make money from this. And then I was still just like kind of scared to like even like do it. I was like, man, like even like when people was like, oh yo, how much you charge? I'd be like, I don't know, like how much should I charge? And people would be like, bro, like you need to charge more. So it's just like, for me, it's never been about money for me. Like, never ever in life, it's never been about followers. I didn't ask. Yes, I'm very grateful to have so many people support me and what I do and love me and love the things that I do. But the thing is, I never asked, nor did I start photography for those reasons. And I feel like the internet's so toxic, such a toxic place. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, I felt like everybody falls victim into like seeing people do stuff online and being like, damn, I want that, or like, damn, this person's living, I want that shit too. And I feel like for me at least, that was the biggest misconception that like I had for my work and just like other people valuing my work. Like, the more followers you got means the better photographer you are. And it's just like you fall into this rabbit hole of thinking that like your work has no value unless you have these things, right? So I think making money, it should be not the last thing on people's mind when they start photography, but it definitely doesn't need to be the first, because a lot of people DM me and they're like, how can I make money? I just started photography yesterday. And it's like, that's not what you need to be thinking about. You need to be thinking about the other things. And first of all, you shouldn't even have started photography for the sole purpose of making money, because in my opinion, that's just like not what it's about. And that's what it should never be about that. But I think social media and the internet kind of pushed it towards that way, and not necessarily on purpose, but like that's just the direction that we're going, especially during like, you know, COVID and shit like that. But the thing is, bro, I don't really necessarily know how to tell people how to make money, because everybody has a different route, everybody has a different story, everybody does things differently. Like I shot a lot of music videos when I was like just trying to make extra money. I was just shooting music videos, and to be honest, bro, I didn't start making money until I started doing video. Like the photography, it was okay, but I wasn't making a lot of money with photography. But once I started doing video, that's when I think things picked up for me. And I think the best way for people to make money, I guess, through like something creative is just like doing it through more than one thing. Like a lot of people open up print shops, a lot of people sell like merch and shit like that, a lot of people do like the videos and stuff like that. A lot of like photographers are getting into video. I don't really necessarily know how to tell people, oh, this is how you make money, and if you do these things, you're gonna make a lot of money. Because one, I just think that's counterproductive to like what's actually important within this field. Because first of all, the field isn't dominated by other creatives. Like if you're shooting for brands or trying to shoot for brands, you have to kind of cater to like what they like. I can only shoot for this like outdoorsy brand because like I shoot wilderness and like landscapes and mountains and shit like that. So like I can definitely shoot for this like kind of outdoorsy brand. And like on the other hand, I might shoot like kind of urban shit at the same time, kind of like a little bit of fitness shit. So maybe I could shoot for Nike, Adidas, and some shit like that. Or, you know what I'm saying? Just like it kind of puts you into like this box, because these brands are not ran by like creatives, at least not all the way. There's still like some higher up that's like, oh, we can't work with that guy because he shoots this. Whatever, they have the right to do that, but like at the end of the day, it kind of puts creatives in a box, and like, you know what I'm saying, they can't really branch out and do other things because of that, even if they would be very good. So a lot of people, they kind of only stick to one thing with their photography, which kind of limits them on how much money they could make, even if when they do start trying to make money. To be honest, I feel like if you took away the fact that people could make money or gain a following from doing photography, not that many people would do it, because they only look for the end goal of being rich and famous. So the money, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, yeah, fucking right. But at the end of the day, bro, I don't care about money. You can ask Amal, you can ask the people that I'm around. I don't care about money. Like, it's never been about money for me. That is the goal. Let's do this as a job. I want to do this for a living. Not, you know what I'm saying? None of this was to say don't pursue that, or don't like get to a point to where you make enough money to live off your photography, because we all want to do it. And that's basically the goal at some point. My point is, starting out shouldn't be your first thing on your mind, because then it kind of takes away the feeling of the reason why people should be doing photography, in my opinion. Also, I feel like people need to go at their own pace. You might be in like your 7th year and you're still like kind of struggling or whatever. If you stay with something, because a lot of people will give up, and then I feel like that goes into like why people start photography in the first place, because after a certain point, if you're not gonna reach your goal, if you're like in your 5th year and the reason you started photography in the first place was to make money, and in your 5th year you're not making money, you're gonna be like, fuck this, I'm doing something else. When you don't start photography for those reasons, when those things like, you know, arise, it won't be like an issue for you. So like when you're not making money from photography, it won't be an issue for you because you never started this to make money in the first place. Like I said, not until this year of 2020 was I able to like do anything. So and I've been doing photography for 7 years, you know what I'm saying? So even with followers, I've had 100,000 followers on Instagram for quite a bit of time, but like followers don't always equal money. You need to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like the business side of photography is very hard and not easy, and I feel like don't nobody really talk about that. At least the people that I know and that I talk to, they don't fucking care about money or things like that. A lot of photographers will openly admit that they're broke. They don't give a fuck. Like at the end of the day, bro, the only thing that matters is creating something meaningful at the end of the day, bro. You make money from it, cool. You don't make money from it, keep shooting. Who the fuck cares? You know what I'm saying? Because if I wasn't making money from photography, I'd still be taking pictures. I don't be having a filter, and I don't really give a fuck how other people view me or what they think about me. So I'll talk about shit that like most people won't talk about, because who the hell cares? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, who knows? Might have some of my photography friends. I haven't talked to Matt Day yet, but he seemed like he'd be interested in doing it through other people interacting with him on my posts. But you know what I'm saying? So who knows? Matt might be the first person we can, you know, kind of talk some shit about, you know, the photography world. Not really talk shit. Matt don't talk shit. Nice guy. I'll be talking shit. Matt don't talk. Nice guy, bro. But anyway, that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got something out of it. I hope you guys took something away. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful day out here in Detroit as always. About to go film another video right now. Also about to get a bike. Bikes are expensive. Nobody ever told me that. So yeah, let's go do some shit, man.